Madhuri receives threats from the underworld. Akshay takes a dig at Shahrukh. Alia edges out Shraddha for a role. Are you guys feeling the Monday blues? I am Mia and I'm going to help you get rid of those blues on WeChat Presents 9XE The Show.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar. 9XE, 9XE.
We've got some of the coolest news. Oh. That's surely not a cool sound. That could possibly be the scariest sound right now, at least if you ask Madhuri Dixit. Madhuri has received threatening messages from a 23-year-old waiter who claimed to have underworld connections. It seems he sent her text messages claiming that he would cause harm to her family. Fortunately, the youth was arrested by the cyber police. Now, this has come as a great shock to many since Madhuri's phone number is not easily accessible to all. It's one of the most secretive numbers of any Bollywood personality. So it's very scary how the man got hold of her number in the first place. According to Danvijay Kulkarni, the PRO of the cyber cell, he found her phone number in some magazine or directory and sent a text to her. According to primary investigations, he doesn't seem to have any connections with anyone he had claimed in that message. The matter is still being investigated. It must have been an even bigger shock for Madhuri since she never received any such threat while she enjoyed her position as Bollywood's top heroine.
Till I was there was no security for Madhuri. Even she mentioned in one of the Karan Johar interview also. Riku was the only person who was looking after me and not 10 people.
Clearly, the underworld has reared its ugly head once again. Before the slam tour of Team Happy New Year, the whole team was on the radar. The underworld threats seem to be never ending and it is very disturbing.
It's really terrible because you really thought for so many years it was over and done with, and you realize that the more successful you get, there will be a certain section that doesn't let you enjoy that success.
Target of another threat were brothers Mahesh and Mukesh Bhatt. A plot to attack them was foiled and the Mumbai police charged the attackers under MCOCA. A dreaded gangster had fired in their Juhu office back in 2006 as well. Besides them, names like Ritik and Rakesh Roshan, Govinda and Karan Johar have also been targeted by the underworld. However, the police, of course, are helping us put things in perspective.
We realize that these gangsters, they call up iconic people, film people, etc. because they seek publicity.
At one end, there are threat troubles. On the other end, Karan Johar is worried about heart troubles. With the announcement of his film, A Dil Hai Mushkil, Karan seems to be intrigued by people's thoughts on love. Check out the chain of tweets that have appeared on the Twitter handle of his Dharma Productions. A breakup can be a big A Dil Hai Mushkil moment, isn't it? Use hashtag A Dil Hai Mushkil and tell us. To let go of the person you love the most can be A Dil Hai Mushkil. Tell us your hashtag A Dil Hai Mushkil moments. Expressing your love can be an A Dil Hai Mushkil moment. RT and tell us your such mushkils using hashtag A Dil Hai Mushkil. The heart has a mind of its own. Tell us what hashtag A Dil Hai Mushkil means to you. To this, I'd just like to say hashtag why do you want to know? Hashtag do heartaches intrigue you? Hashtag is this your new style of scripting? Now, I'm quite sure if Karan's made such a big announcement of bringing Aishwarya, Anushka and Ranbir together and releasing his film on the 3rd of June, he's sure to have a script, right? Or wait, Karan, is this your way of trying to enhance your script by seeking inspiration from people's love lives? And that too on Twitter? It certainly is a good idea to flesh out your story before you make any big announcements. Or are you going to say this is also a conjecture by us, like you always do? The best example of this is Karan denying Shudi with Salman and then accepting it when Salman let the cat out of the bag. Well, all we can say is we hope you don't face any mushkils while making A Dil Hai Mushkil. Keep tweeting. But here we are for sure having troubles controlling our hots for Khiladi Kumar. It's no secret that Akshay Kumar is one of the fittest actors in Bollywood. Have you seen those forearms and those tough neck muscles and that back? Okay, everybody, stop drooling, but you get my point, right? That man is cut and how. So when he talks fitness and how to get the perfect abs, everyone should listen up.
बहुत वक्त लगता है ऐसे वैसे टहलते टहलते नहीं बन जाते वो जो बहुत सारी चीज़ें बन जाती हैं वो बहुत नकली होती हैं और आई डोंट एंडोर्स दैट आई बिलीव इन नेचुरलिटी आई बिलीव इन आदमी की फ्यूचर सेहत भी सही होनी चाहिए आज 4 अच्छे दिन गुजर जाएं उसके चक्कर में आप अपने एब्स बनाते जाते जाएं और उसके बाद में आपका जो फ्यूचर है वो खराब रहे
Oh wait, did he just use the F word? Fake? Yes, he said more. Akshay's advice could actually be a dig at Shahrukh Khan, whose abs have been the talk of the town. SRK's abs were magically presented to us when he hit the screen with Happy New Year, and then nobody could stop talking about it. All this while, Akshay has been silently working on his ever lean, mean frame. But this Akshay SRK rivalry is not a new thing. It all started with Dil To Pagal Hai. Akshay felt his role was itsy bitsy as compared to Shahrukh. Then came the fallout between Salman Khan and Shahrukh, where Akshay sided with Salman. But the big riff appeared when Shahrukh and Farah Khan had their little tiff. Farah turned to Akshay for Tismar Khan, which SRK had rejected. Things got worse when Chennai Express and Once Upon a Time in Mumbai Dobara clashed at the box office. Looks like Akshay is still holding a grudge because he went on to say,
आजकल तो आप अस्पताल चले जाए तो 45, 47, 52 सब लुढ़कते जा रहे हैं ओह मर गया 65 में ओरे बहुत जी गया भाई 65 में कैसे हो गया So we are becoming actually a product of our own product. So just be careful and that's it.
Okay, now we all know that SRK has been troubled by many ailments, and maybe this was Akshay's way of telling him to slow down. Okay, now let's move on to Arjun Kapoor and Sonakshi Sinha. It seems that the lovebirds have decided to take a break from each other. The two are not going to be with each other, at least for now. Apparently, Sonakshi had gotten quite serious with Arjun, but Arjun wasn't ready to commit. Oh well, guess the stars are just like everybody else. They too have to deal with commitment issues. Because of these differences, the tiff between Arjun and Sonakshi grew, and they decided to hit pause on their relationship. Arjun recently tweeted, "Have you ever wondered how relationships change so quickly, almost overnight? One minute it's all good, and in the other it's a royal mess." A source close to Arjun and Sonakshi told 9XE The Show that this tweet referred to Arjun's changing equations with Sonakshi. The two have been seen hanging out with each other quite often during the shooting of Tevar. They've even gone on movie dates and taken a trip to Istanbul to spend some quality time with each other. We hope this pause is just for a while. They do look quite nice together. Coming up, relationships that lasted long but not forever. Welcome back to WeChat Presents 9XE The Show, where we aim to maintain a long-term, never-ending relationship with you guys. But talking about couples in relationships, what's the point of staying with somebody lifelong when life seems to be too long with that person? Sometimes some relationships are better if they are not a drag, and trust me, it's never too late. The rumors of Priya Darshan and Lissy heading towards Splitsville have finally come to an end. Lissy announced her separation with Priyan recently. One of the most popular couples from the South fell out after 24 years of togetherness. The two tied the knot in 1990. Now that's a long-term relationship that has ended. But Priyan and Lissy aren't the first ones to end a long-term relationship. Bollywood has seen many couples who have been together for years but not eternity. We recently saw the big split between Hrithik Roshan and Suzanne Khan. The couple dated for a while and then got married. All in all, they had a 17-year-long relationship. But being matured individuals, even after the split, the two are there for each other whenever needed.
If you ask me to quickly sum up the reasons of all this emotional stress, the problems, and why in-depth, a very intense emotional relations lately we find are breaking down. As on date, the expectations between the two partners have really increased. the expectations are so high that you try to match with the expectation of your partner. Right from good morning to good night, you are struggling to do everything possible because you want to prove that you are the best.
In fact, when 9XE The Show got in touch with a celebrity divorce lawyer, we realized how well the celebs deal with it.
When they come to me as a lawyer, I find them extremely dignified, extremely mature, and me as a lawyer, you should realize that I never ever get into the details of it unless required. See, because I don't want to have a scoop or I don't want to have anything which is there. I'm a lawyer. I'm supposed to advise them. And I would say 80% of my clients who are from the celebs, as one would call it, they resolve their differences and then they come to me. And then I just help them walk through the process which is there.
Moving on to another relationship that did not last forever, Saif Ali Khan and Amrita Singh. Saif married Amrita in 1991. The actor is 12 years younger than Amrita, and after 14 years of marriage, the two parted ways. But that does not mean they have given up on their responsibilities. Both of them are equally involved in raising their two kids. Aamir Khan and Reena Dutt too have a long-term separate story. Aamir and Reena got married at a very young age. 2 children, and 16 years later, they split. Aamir found love again with Karan. After 10 long years together, Bollywood's sizzling pair of John Abraham and Bipasha Basu split, and it was not a pretty breakup. Now John is married while Bipasha has recently been linked to TV actor Karan Grover. But we wonder if there is a specific reason for these splits, or what could be the cause of long-lasting relations coming to an end. Affairs, prioritizing career, or just the end of affection or love. What could be the reason?
So these are distractions that come in their way. I would not call it an attraction. I would call it a distraction. Those distractions which come by way of their profession, because you are shooting in a very romantic locales of say Switzerland, and then you are with a co-star or somebody who is there for nearly a month, because these things go on for a month. So a little affinity grows, a little closeness happens, because you're practically not living, but at least you're practically the whole month together. So a little bit of things can happen. And then these are the rumors that they come and the press comes and they just blow it out, this was falana, etc. So this is where probably the maturity of the other spouse who is there. And I'm not saying that she should be forgiving and let the husband do what she wants. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that she should be able to reason out with him that what you are trying to do, which I trust you that you're a family man, you'll come back to me and the children, but is creating an insecurity in my mind and of course giving fodder to the press to put all over again.
Well, we would just say all is well that ends well. If parting ways is a solution for individual happy lives, then why not? But let's not talk about sad splits anymore. Time now to watch Anushka letting us in on the music of PK.
What's up, what's good and what's happening? My name is Vineet Kumar and I'm here with two very interesting people, of course, from PK. Ladies and gentlemen, Rajkumar Hirani and Anushka Sharma. How are you all guys doing today?
Fantastic.
So they're going to be taking us through the music of the film. Rajuji, you have this beautiful aspect in your films where the music is not too loud, it's not too sad, it's just the right amount of delightful. How do you translate this to the music department? In this case, Shantanu Maitra.
I've worked with Shantanu. This is my third film with him, and finally, he's the kind of a composer who has this taste of his melodies are softer, so you end up with what the music director kind of path he takes you.
And has there ever been a case of loss in translation, because you have an emotion that you want to translate through the music, and has there been that case?
No, I also obviously like this path of, see, one, our songs are, there are two kinds of songs. One are songs which take the story forward, they're situational songs, you have to create them. There's a song where something's happening and suddenly you cut to Switzerland and there's a love song. And you can take that song and put it in any film. They're very general words. So we've never worked like that. We have songs which are actually doing something in the story and taking it forward.
During the making of the film, there's one part where you're singing with all expressions and stuff.
God.
So I have proof that directors make great actors. Don't you agree?
You know, when he was showing me, that was his Recce ka footage, right? So when I met him in the office and he was showing me this, he was showing it to me with a lot of seriousness that, you know, these are the places we are going to be shooting at. And I could not keep a straight face because I'm like, is he not seeing this? He's singing.
But that seems so nice. You're so expressive. Sometimes do you feel like I can do a better job? Like I should just push them and do it myself.
No. I very early in life realized I'm a terrible actor, so I just do it on Recce's.
Well, when you sat through it for the first time, you were all on the floors in splits, is it?
When I saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the beginning I was like being all respectful and all. I was like, I should not like start laughing. Maybe like it's like some kind of system or something. But I started laughing. It was too funny. And you guys have just seen a part of it. He's done.
He did the entire song?
He has also done.
But you told me...
The EP also has done. So I had to...
you told me what a lovely performance.
Yeah, so I had to tell you, you're going to shoot like with me like after that. What if you started holding a grudge?
Now that the film is done, you can be very truthful.
Yeah.
Right, final question. Is love a waste of time?
Ask her.
Why? You answer first.
It won't be hard for me. Is love a waste of time?
No.
No, it's not.
No. It's not a waste of time. It's just another way of defining love. So, I mean, technically it is a waste of time, but like emotionally, like it's not. But technically it is.
Very technical answer. And you, sir?
Yeah, it's waste of time. Complete waste of time. But do you want to waste your time?
Yeah, it's very nice to waste that time.
Yeah, it's very nice to waste your time. It is a waste of time.
Alright. Thank you for wasting time with me. That being said, the film comes out really soon and I'm waiting for it. I'm pretty sure everyone's waiting for it. And all the best for the film. And I'm really sad that Amit couldn't join us. But nonetheless, thank you so much for joining us. Take care. Bye-bye.
Coming up, what's destroying Saif's career? If you're seeking a bit of an adrenaline rush, don't jump on a roller coaster, just have a look at Saif Ali Khan's career graph. It has as many ups and downs as the most hair-raising roller coaster rides out there. And now it looks like things are going a little south once again. We dig into why Saif's not been having a happy ending of late. Recently, Saif has been picking scripts that do him and his talent absolutely no justice. I mean, the man chose to do a film like Hum Shackles. Normally, we'd not complain about there being 3 Saifs to watch, but this one was just painful. Saif realized this too and disowned the film, but it was too late.
We were expecting his 2-3 films to really work, because if they do work well, we make money. Unfortunately, we didn't, and so did he, I guess.
Not the cool guy anymore. Saif had carefully created his cool guy image. His urban, confused guy act in Dil Chahta Hai, Love Ajkal and Hum Tum had us connecting with him in a way we could not with the other Khans. But then he did a 360 turn. He chose films like Bullet Raja with its over-the-top action sequences, which is Salman Khan territory, and even spy thrillers like Agent Vinod. Fine, he did a happy ending, but it was too late to fix the damage. Other interests. Saif decided to branch out into production with his Illuminati films and did a good job with Love Ajkal. But then he went completely off budget with Go Go Agon and Happy Ending. And he even put his money on Lekar Hum Deewana Dil, which was a bad move. Now all this might surely give him sleepless nights, which might mess up his judgment when it actually comes to selecting roles for himself.
कि जो चाहता है वो उसी में रहना चाहिए. जैसे कि आप आर्टिस्ट हो, आप आर्टिस्ट ही रहो. जो आर्टिस्ट जब प्रोड्यूसर बन जाता है या कोई पिक्चर बनाता है या कोई डायरेक्शन करने की कोशिश करता है, वो मुखी खाता है. वो जब मुखी खाता है तो फिर उसमें यही हाल होता है कि you don't concentrate yourself as a producer, as an exhibitor, or you can't concentrate yourself as a good artist.
In a mood to party. Now, we all need a little time off, but Saif and wife Karina seem to be having more than their fair share of holidays. There are more photos of them at airports than we just showed you now. They've traveled to exotic locations like Romania, Italy, France, and even honeymooned in Switzerland. Now, seriously, how can a guy concentrate on work when he's traveling so frequently? But let's not write off Saif so soon. He's got Kabir Khan's Phantom and even, it seems, Reema Kakti's Mr. Chalu. When we asked Saif for a quote about his bad run at the box office, he gave us a rather sporting and cheeky response. He said, my quote is, oops, and yeah, a smiley to boot. Moving on, the trailer of Varun Dhawan's film Badlapur hit the web and we have some thoughts. Actually, Prabhuddh does.
Hello, मेरा नाम है प्रबुद्ध दायमा और आज मैं आपके लिए लाया हूँ मेरी विशेष टिप्पणियाँ फिल्म बदलापुर के टीजर पर। तो कहानी है वरुण धवन की जो कैरेक्टर प्ले कर रहे हैं रघु का। नाउ रघु हैज वेटेड 15 years फॉर हिज रिवेंज। फिल्म में वरुण धवन के साथ साथ हैं नवाजुद्दीन सिद्दीकी, हुमा कुरैशी, विनय पाठक, यामी गौतम एंड दिव्या दत्ता। फिल्म का म्यूजिक दिया है सचिन जिगर ने और टीजर में सिर्फ एक ही ट्रैक सुनाई पड़ता है एंड बॉस आई कैन नॉट वेट फॉर द एंटायर एल्बम टू कम आउट। मॉल में अगर आप जाओगे ना तो एक गेम है बच्चों के सेक्शन में जहां पर ऐसे एक होल में से एक बीवर बाहर निकलता है ऐसा एंड यू हैव टू हिट इट विद अ हैमर। वेल क्लियरली somebody is a very big fan। फिल्म के डायरेक्टर हैं श्रीराम राघवन जिन्होंने इससे पहले बनाई थी एजेंट विनोद जो थोड़ी श्वे टाइप मूवी थी, बट दिस इज ऑल्सो द मैन हु मेड एक हसीना थी। सो विद दिस डायरेक्टर एंड अ टैलेंट हाउस ऑफ कास्ट, दिस मूवी इज श्योरली वन टू वॉच।
Coming up, Alia gets picked over Shraddha. The new Bond movie is announced. And we're back on 9XE The Show. The trailer of Akshay Kumar's film Baby just released and we have thoughts on that as well. Don't look so surprised, we have thoughts about most things.
मैं आ गया हूं वापस और मैं आपके लिए लाया हूं फिल्म बेबी का ऑफिशियल ट्रेलर। तो फिल्म में है फेक मुच्छी अक्षय कुमार, अनुपम खेर विद द काइंड ऑफ हेयर दैट ही इज ऑलवेज ड्रीम्ड ऑफ एंड राणा डागुबट्टी जिनके बाइसेप्स का साइज मेरे सर से भी ज्यादा बड़ा है। बट जोक्स अपार्ट, एटलीस्ट फ्रॉम द ट्रेलर द मूवी लुक्स रियली प्रॉमिसिंग। सो द स्टोरी इज अबाउट अ कोवर्ट काउंटर इंटेलिजेंस यूनिट हु इज रनिंग अगेंस्ट द क्लॉक टू फाइंड दिस वन maniacal terrorist who just wants to unleash hell on our country. And this mission takes them around the world to mind-blowing locations like Istanbul, Kathmandu, Abu Dhabi, Delhi, Mumbai and many more. The movie looks really brilliant with those exceptionally grand location shots and some really promising action. I have a feeling this movie is going to be Bollywood's reply to the Mission Impossible series and the Jason Bourne series. There, I've said it. The film is written and directed by none other than नीरज पांडे जिन्होंने इससे पहले बनाई है A Wednesday and Special 26। मतलब the movie is not only going to be action packed and good looking but it is also going to be thankfully intelligent. History is made by those who give a damn. I'm giving a damn sir, that's a damn good line। तो ये थी मेरी विशेष टिप्पणी फिल्म बेबी के ट्रेलर पर। मैं आपको मिलूंगा अगले हफ्ते और नए ट्रेलर्स के साथ। तब तक के लिए ये मेरा नया एग्जिट मूव है, देखो।
If Baby's action sequences excite you, then the announcement of the new Bond film should get you super excited. Recently, in London, even the details of this film were announced. And returning to the role that made him super famous is the dapper Daniel Craig. Now let's get back to our good old Bollywood. We've had another film releasing last Friday, and let's see how it fared at the box office.
Hi guys, I'm Rahul and I'm here to talk about the box office collection for this week. तो इस हफ्ते रिलीज हुई एक्शन जैक्सन जो कि डायरेक्ट की है प्रभु देवा ने और इसमें है अजय देवगन एंड सोनाक्षी सिन्हा। So on Friday the movie collected 9.25 crores, on Saturday it collected 8.25 crores and on Sunday it collected approximately 10.5 crores. So the total weekend collection for Action Jackson was approximately 28 crores. Now I'm really surprised how such a brilliant movie has collected so much money. That was it for this week. I shall see you next week. I'm Rahul and I'm signing off.
So the younger lot of actors might want us to believe that they are BFFs who have pajama parties and braid each other's hair, but the ground reality is a little different. Sure, they are friendly, but competition does creep in when they come up for the same roles. Just ask Alia and Shraddha Kapoor. Both these lovely ladies went head to head to bag the film Rock On 2. The character required an actor who could sing because, you know, that's what Rock On is mostly about. So they narrowed it down to Shraddha and Alia. And who emerged victorious? Seems like it's Alia. Alia is most likely to sign on the dotted line by this weekend. What tipped the scales in her favor is not necessarily talent, but popularity. 9XE The Show has learned that film distributors felt that Alia had more spunk and so could bring in more audience and more money into their pockets. So it seems they asked the producers to choose Alia over Shraddha. Oh, but nobody's writing Shraddha off. She's had big hits with Ek Villain and Ashiki 2, and her performance in Hyder was appreciated too. But Alia stood out in Highway and 2 States. When it comes to moolah and drawing in the crowds, Alia trumps Shraddha. But let's have a moment of silence for Prachi Desai, whose name has not popped up at all. Guess as the film got bigger, so did the actors cast. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you on Friday with a jam-packed show. Till then, you guys check out our website, 9xe.com, and our YouTube channel too. See you guys. Bye.